Hello and welcome to the 3D Printing Corner. Today we're going to talk about my less than ideal switch dock that you see before you on the screen and the new one that I decided to build. So I was interested in making a horizontal switch dock for a while because the TV stand that I use does not have a lot of room, so there's not much spot for the switch to go vertically, which is kind of a pain. And I don't want it behind or in front of the TV. I want it kind of all accessible in the same place. So for a while I've been using this absolutely less than ideal dock situation when I decided to tear mine open and see what could be done about it. First I want to get into the prerequisites for what you need. Some M3x6 screws with the socket cap set head. You also need some M3 threaded inserts for 3D printing. And you're also going to need this USB-C magnetic adapter. That is how our switch just lifts off the dock effortlessly. So let's go over to our design here for it. So this is what I worked up in Shaper 3D on my iPad. So there's a few parts. I wanted this to be modular so that I could build the core of it, and if I needed to, I could reprint it later in higher detail. I just used the draft settings in Prusa Slicer on this, and eventually replace parts or upgrade things. So the core of it here is just designed for the board to fit in, and the board fits into the USB section here. And there is a little tiny slot, you can barely see it over here, that allows for the cable, you see the ribbon cable here, to go up and around into this section. And so this section is literally just a spot for that magnetic dock adapter to sit. For the magnetic dock adapter to sit in there. So the cable will just slot through this spot. Then you can have the breakout board sitting in this slot here. So that all comes together with some threaded inserts and that into the dock. And I'll just show off a couple pictures of the interior. I didn't enable bridging, so I ended up going over this with a soldering iron, which was tedious and time consuming. I should have just reprinted it, but whatever. So the cable just folds underneath and down to slot the USB in, and then the board just sits, and USB sticks out. Plenty of clearance for just about anything you could want. And then I bought some miniature, I didn't add this to the prerequisites. I bought some extender cables for the HDMI, USB-C, and USB-A ports, and those just slot the dimensions I just took off of the HDMI cable, and somehow this all just kind of works out. It's just the shortest HDMI extender cable you can get, and I wanted a removable I/O shield for it, because the first design I did for the I/O shield, it didn't kind of line up, and so in the final version it does. And here we have the video of me placing it down and showing how that just works perfectly. But a couple short extenders allows you to get them to the I/O point. Hopefully about the time this video is available to view, I will make the model available to purchase, probably on Colts 3D. Links will be in the description. Thank you for watching my 3D printing corner. There may be more in the future. I don't know.